on this BuMpY 50-point inspection. From Kettlehead Brewing Company out of Tilton, New Hampshire, I have Voice of Reason, which is a double IPA, comes in at 8% ABV. There is no canned on date on this, so no clue on its freshness. Okay, so anyways, that's the can art on it. Let's go ahead and crack this open and put it through this inspection. Alright, so it's got a very tight white bubbled head. The color of the beer itself is a straw to light gold, pale gold coloration, very, very hazy. Alright, it's time for the full inspection now, so cheers. Okay, so for the appearance on this one, it's got good lacing, has a little ring of head left. It's a nice color for a hazy. 6 out of 6. The aromas, first off, it's guava. There's a bit of a pineapple note in there, some pear, and also there's a bit of a citrusy tail end to the aroma finish. It's pretty nice. I'm liking it, so I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 for the aromas. It's nice to kind of get that guava right up front and mixing in with the various other fruit notes. The flavors, going with the malt first, pretty much hit right with like a wheat. There's kind of a bit of a hay to grassy note as well that goes along with that. Yeah, not the best malt flavors. Hay is not always something I enjoy eating, but yeah. Out of the hops, getting a bit of that guava again and pear. It's like a guava pear mixture. Little tiny splash of pineapple comes up the tail end after that, but it's also kind of mixed in with the papaya flavor. So it's like a pineapple papaya. So an earthy toned pineapple-ness, but very, very just a splash, barely even there. It's got a low to moderate bitterness with this one. It's not too bad. It's kind of a clean bitterness. It does stick with that kind of earthy toned papaya-ness for the finishing bitterness, but not bad. It's got a medium wet body and a pretty high spritzy carbonation. Yeah, it works, I guess. I would prefer a soft body, maybe a bit of a lower carbonation, but the way that this one just feels in the mouth, I guess it kind of works. And having such a spritziness, it doesn't really affect the bitterness of the beer. It doesn't come off as more bitter than the beer should be. It's a good balance with it. So with the aforesaid hoppy flavors that come out of it, they're kind of the meatier fruits, you know, versus being very citrusy and stuff. But flavor score, I'm going to give a 16 out of 19. For the body, I'll give it the 5 out of 5. And for my overall on this one, it's decent. It's a little bit different. So I'm enjoying it. Nothing really bad with it. I prefer some other notes other than earthy and papaya, but I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for my overall. So for Kettlehead Brewing Company's The Voice of Reason, double IPA is going to get a BuMpY 45 out of 50, which is going to land this as a very good beer. And I just want to say thank you all for watching, and cheers.